Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma. This is my new Craftcorner. I just moved to a new place and I usually make videos talking about knitting or other yarny related stuff. Here's a bit of backlight. I'm still getting used to where I can film. It's about 8:30 a.m. and I just woke up, so it's time to start a challenge. I thought it would be really fun because Knitting Eddie Sock Week is well underway, of course, as we all know. However, I have not casted anything on, and it is already Saturday. Sunday is the last day that you can send in your finished socks to participate in the knit along. So yeah, I just realized that I have not knit anything and I really wanted to knit something this year, but with the move and everything, I just didn't get around to sitting down and casting something on. I have been working on the camisole, but I already casted it on well before, so it's a bit easier to knit than starting a new sock. But I decided not to panic and take this entire day to knit and to kind of challenge myself and see if I can maybe knit a sock in a day. That would immensely help me with this knit along. So I have already pre-wound my skeins. I have a mini skein for the cuff, heel and toe. This is a mini skein that I got at the Handwerkbeurs this February, probably. Yeah, I don't remember exactly where I got this from because I got several mini skeins from several places and I did not really do the best keeping track. It might be in my Handwerkbeurs vlog, that might be where I tell you where I got this, but I don't remember right now. And then I have this full skein with this bunch of speckles on it. It's like neon yellow, blue, orange, pink. Every single color under the rainbow is in here somewhere. I really like this as well. This is from Bol met Verven. It was in a surprise package. So she once in a while does a surprise package where she just uploads a bunch of yarn that in packs of 5. There are surprise packages, so you don't know which yarn is in there. And then you just get a bunch of yarn, like 5 skeins of yarn for a discounted price, just so she can get it out of her store and so you can get yarn a bit cheaper. I think it's really nice. So I got this skein and I'm thinking of doing just plain vanilla socks, which would also be great because that makes it a bit quicker and easier to knit this, of course. So yeah, I'm just going to be making plain vanilla socks with this. And right now it is time to cast on, have breakfast, put up a Netflix show and just start knitting. Share with me how long a sock takes you to knit because I'm really curious. I feel like I have knit socks in 3 days, but that's with doing other things. So I might just be able to make this work, but we'll see. Let's cast on, shall we? Okay, so it's 10 a.m. right now. I have finished the cuff. I did about 2 centimeters of knitting, about 10 rounds, I think. So yeah, it's time to join in this scheme and go work the leg. So this took me 1.5 hours, which is not really how I imagined things to go, but granted I did have a breakfast break and ooh, my hair is not really great. I did have a breakfast break and I did have some issues with finding the right cable length and the right needle length and everything. So that took me a little while. I had to find my needles, which is also something, because they were in a moving box somewhere. So it took me a little while before I found them. So yeah, that's why I'm telling things. It took a bit longer than expected. But I'm going to do the leg now, and that's just straight stockinette because it's going to be vanilla socks. And this was obviously in ribbing, like 2x2 ribbing. So that should also make it take a little bit less long. I don't know. But I'm thinking I'm going to do the leg, like the total of the leg, like 15 centimeters. So this will be 13 centimeters of stockinette because this is 2 already. Yeah, let's see how long that takes. I think I'm kind of hoping to reach the heel at 2 p.m. maybe. Maybe that's a bit ambitious, but we'll see. 2 p.m. would be great. So let's not talk any further. Let's cut to the little montage of me knitting. Yeah, let's get going. I still feel optimistic about this, but let's see how far we can go before 2 p.m. Okay, so we're 2 hours into the leg right now, and this is how much I've done. I just measured it, and it is 7 centimeters, like from the cuff until here. And I mentioned that I wanted it to be 13, so we're a little over halfway there, which is great. It shows up a bit darker here, but I love the way this is turning out. Like this pink is coming back here. There's just some pink speckles where it really shows up. I just think I made a really great decision with this color. Again, the camera shows it a bit darker than it actually is. I don't know if I tap it and everything is brighter now, but also the yarn. This is more like what it's actually looking like, and then the other side has, I have to tap it again. It's just for a little bit. I like the brighter pink here that ties in with this. It is a bit more blue than I thought it would be, but I do really like how this is turning out. I tried it on, it fits, like the cuff goes over my heel, which is always a concern that I have with knitting socks. But yeah, I'm still quite optimistic that I can do this in one day. So I have 2 more hours to get to the heel part, to knit 6 more centimeters or so. Yeah, I think I can do it, but let's see. I should not get too optimistic here, but I am pretty optimistic, I'm not gonna lie. So 2 more hours and then hopefully I'm at the heel. Let's see how far I've gotten in 2 more hours. So it's now 2 p.m. and my hands are definitely getting tired from knitting on 2.5 millimeter needles for such a long time. Like I started at 8:30 and it's now 2 p.m. So that's been, I wanted to say 4.5, and I think it's 5.5. It's now 14 minus 8. I think I've been on this for 5.5 hours. That's a lot. So my hands are a bit strained, but I did just get to the 13 centimeter mark. So this is what it's looking like right now. I'm falling in love with this color, like stitch by stitch. It is so cool. Yeah, so I really like how this is turning out, and it is time to do the heel. So I'll be doing a heel flap and gussets thing in my accent color again. So yeah, that's next up. I'm thinking slash hoping that this will take me about an hour, but I might also decide to take a little break somewhere because it's straining on my hands, and this is a challenge, but not really risking like my fingers for socks. That's not worth it. So I'm going to knit some more, maybe doing like back and forth knitting instead of just stockinetting around. Might also be good for me, or maybe I'll just take a break for half an hour to an hour or something and then pick up again later. I'll keep you updated. I moved to my dining table just now just to get a change of scenery. You've seen me move around on the couch a bit. So I moved here to have some lunch, and then I just stayed here and sat here and had lunch and knit as well after I had my lunch. So yeah, let's get knitting. I've pulled up a pattern that I already had that does use the heel flapping gusset thing, because I never know how many rows to do or how many stitches to do or stuff like that. So I pulled up a pattern. These are just basic vanilla socks, so they don't have a pattern, but I pull up a pattern that uses this type of heel, and I'll just get to it and see how quick we go and how far we go. I think it will be about an hour of knitting, as I just mentioned, but I don't know if that hour of knitting will happen right now or maybe in a bit, or if I'll take a break in between. I don't know. We will see, but yeah, stay tuned for more, and let's get knitting again. Okay, so we have moved to yet another part of the house, the bedroom. I decided to just sit and knit in my bed for the remainder of I don't know how long. It is currently almost 5 p.m. I haven't updated you since 2, I believe. Yeah, so this is how we're doing. The heel is done, and I just did the first round on the gusset. So yeah, I am still feeling optimistic, but a little less than before, because I don't know, I just for a little while thought, oh, let me do something other than knit and just relax a bit, give my hands rest. That was a good choice, but now I need to do the entire like gusset, foot and toe, and it is 5 p.m. So that is fun. We will see what happens, but regardless of what happens, like I knit this in an entire day. That's great. But yeah, I'm still feeling somewhat optimistic, of course, because this is not it's not like I've not done a lot today, and I really like how it's looking so far. And if I don't finish it today, I can definitely finish it tomorrow and still submit it for the knit along It's just, I have some work to do. So let me not talk to you for too long. Let's get back to knitting. And let's see if I can do this, because I still think I can. But I do need to pick up the pace a little bit again, because the foot is going to be maybe quite a lot. I usually don't struggle with the foot, but today could be the day where I struggle with the foot. Who knows? So yeah, let me pick up the pace and tune in with you later. Wish me luck. Alright, I don't know if you can hear the concert that's going on outside, but it is 10:30 p.m. I'm ready to go to bed, honestly, but the real question is, how did I get on with my socks? So let me grab the sock. I got this far in. I really didn't update you after, what was it, 5 p.m. or whatever. I just lost the mojo. I didn't lose. It was just my hands didn't want to do it anymore. But I did power through a little bit. I got through the gusset decreases that actually, well, I was surprised in how long the gusset decreases are. And like, I got a couple centimeters further than that, and I really just need 6 more centimeters to get to the part where I can change into the contrasting color again and finish off the toe and finish off this entire sock. So I feel like I am so close to finishing. Part of me really just wants to pull an all-nighter for this, but part of me also knows that I am not a quick knitter when I am tired, and I'm really tired right now. So what's best for me is to just stop here, pick it up tomorrow, finish off the sock tomorrow, and be ready to submit this to the knit along. So yeah, I'm still quite proud of how far I've gotten today. Yeah, I honestly didn't know what I expected. I was very optimistic starting. Then, like, when I started the heel, I was still super optimistic. This was only like 2 p.m. And then with the heel, something happened. I have been knitting for way too long, I guess, because this part took me from 8:30 up until 2 p.m. And then I have been knitting for so long that on such teeny tiny 2.5 millimeter needles that it was just not happening anymore. It was just done. Yeah, this is definitely going to be picked up again tomorrow, but the challenge does end here today because, first of all, this was a like, I want to knit a sock in a day. Like, can I knit a sock in a day? That was a challenge. I failed the challenge, but I had a lot of fun along the way. And second of all, more practical, I need to get this video out to you tomorrow. So tomorrow morning I will be editing this while knitting on my sock and then uploading it ready. 3 p.m. Amsterdam time on Sunday is always when you can find my new videos. But you already know that because you're watching this video right now, you know when it's uploaded. So with that, I'm going to say good night to you, or good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, whatever time it is when you watch this video. For me, it is evening, so I'm just going to say good night to you. Thank you for hanging out with me during this video. I have honestly no idea how long this will be. I don't think I filmed that much footage to show you, But we'll see how long this video is. But thank you anyway for hanging out with me, no matter how long the video was. And I hope to see you guys again real soon. Bye!